So, welcome back to day 4 of the art of manifesting for your business and your career. Today, we are looking specifically at your state, the state where everything clicks. Decisions feel clear, actions feel easy, and this is the state that we are going to sort of ignite within you. So you know that you've been here before. When you've made decisions easily, when you act on your guidance, everything just falls into place. It's very, very, very easy to come by. But what's happening is you keep wanting to get more, and you keep wanting to have that as your everyday access, but you just don't know how to get back into that place. So that's why we are doing what we're doing, because things have already worked out quite easy for you in so many different ways, but to do with certain aspects, it's becoming a little bit sticky. So you've got a calm, clear, crystal clear, very activated essence. You are decisive, you are dynamic, and this is who you absolutely, absolutely love to be. But somehow you've got stuck, and somehow you're spinning your wheels, you're overthinking things, and you're standing in your own way. It is absolutely the opposite to what we're talking about today, where we're talking about that state when everything just clicks and rolls and flows and goes really, really well for you. So we're going to get you into that state today. This is very, very important. So I'm asking you a question right now. Can you accept the best? Can you accept that you have that capacity and that ability within you? Can you accept the best, your capacity for success? Because that's what we're talking about. Everybody uses the word success when it comes to business, but I want to help you feel what success feels like for you. Because what success might feel like for me, or for you, or for someone else, might just be very, very different. And I was speaking to my group yesterday, and one of the main things that came up again and again and again is like when these ladies have worked with their business coaches don't get them. Even though they've been really inspired and really kind of like, yeah, I want to do this, I want to write this post, I want to get out there, I want to put myself out there, I feel really good about it. Something the business coach says has them turning in another direction, has them doing things in the way that the business coach is suggesting. Now, I, for one, do not work that way because I want all the information to be coming through you, all of the information to be guided through you. That is your soul, guidance coming through, the divine guidance coming through. And the reason it felt so damn good to you is because it was yours. It was actually what was meant to be for you. But we get lost in the strategy and someone else telling us how we should be working, whereas that was something that worked for them doesn't necessarily mean it's going to work for you. This is the same when you go and train to be a chef. This is the same when you train to be an actress. This is the same when you train to do something else. You take on what someone else says and you think, oh, what I must be doing must be wrong then. I need to improve this. This is so clear to do with people who then go out and speak. So I know several people who've manifested great businesses, but they've never really taken on a speaking coach. They've never really taken on anything else because this is me. This is authentically me. And this is what works for me and for my audience. So what we're talking about today is building a very strong relationship with yourself, your inner self. We're connecting in with your inner self so that you know exactly who you are. Despite what anyone else says, you know exactly who you are, how you want to operate. And this means often that we are stepping out of the way. We are stepping out of our own way because when the information flows through us, it is very, very precise and it is something to do with your soul. It is nothing to do with what's going on in your head. Because when we step out of the way, we don't have those fears anymore. And that's the state that I want to get you into today. To know your non-physical self, that part of you that is way bigger, way wiser, has so much more information for you, is your intuition. And she will say, oh, go here, sing this, say that. You're in a state of surrender when you're opening up to that, all because you've stepped out of the way. And that means that you are in a frequency, an energy that is yours. So that is what we're going to get you into today. So success in business, in your career, comes to you because you are in the frequency and you trust that frequency and you're building on that frequency and you just feel, this is amazing. So remember what I said right at the beginning. There's a state when everything clicks, when everything flows, when decisions become really easy. You've been here before when action feels really easy, decisions are great, opportunities show up. You've been here before, but you just don't know how to get back into that state. You've become very swirly in your thoughts. You're kind of spinning your wheels and you're overthinking things. Today's task is for you to feel into a lot of what I'm going to say now, and I want you to create your own list so that you can get back into this state whenever you can. There's one way to go in it. We're going to talk ourselves into this particular state. So when I read these out, and you will go and make your own list about how you feel about yourself, when I read these out, feel what happens in your body. So we're going to take you just right now. We're going to say, where are you right now? Maybe you're in doubt. Maybe you're spinning your wheels. Maybe you're stuck. Maybe you're not really relating to yourself so well. You're a bit confused. So feel where you feel that in your body. Feel where your breathing is. Feel how your heart is beating. Feel what's going on in your gut area. This is your intuition showing you that's not who we are. So if you say, I'm stuck, things are not working out for me. This is not working out for me. Nothing's working. Everything's going wrong. This can't happen. Feel where you feel that in your body. And I want to teach you and I want to show you something very, very clever today. Now I want you to feel into the opposite of that. And this is what you're going to be doing as your task as you move forwards. Listen to what I'm saying and see how you feel that in your own body. I am a success. I am brilliant. I matter. I am worthy. I am valued. I am loved. I am respected. I'm so proud of myself. I am organized. I am productive. I'm glad to be alive. Feel where that lands. I'm glad to be free. I love my good feeling life. I'm feeling supported. I'm feeling moved. I'm feeling so loved. I am here. I have come. Everything is so much easier than I once anticipated. I'm glad that I'm here. I see how simple and easy this is. I love my frequency. What we're doing here is we're getting you into the frequency that works far, far better for you and who you are actually at your soul level. So shape this to your own liking. Shape it to whatever you want to say to yourself, how you want to show up. Every single day you get a new chance. We talked about this yesterday. We get a new chance to turn up differently in your energy, and the world responds to your energy. There are people living in this state already. So you might call it delusional, fictional. There are huge consequences to changing your frequency. There are so many people living out there who've done this already, and this is why I'm teaching this, because this is transformational for you. And then the people that you go ahead and then talk to and teach yourself, whether it's your children, your partner, or your clients. People have overcome no money. People have overcome health issues. People have overcome lousy relationships. They've turned all of that around 180%. We will be going into telling a new story, but this is just what I want to teach you today. Because they knew that they were brilliant, they were worthy. And it's not from the human perspective. It is the unfathomable beauty of who you are on the inside. It's the energy of you. It's that golden sparkle of you. It's the when you unzip yourself as this human flesh and bones body and you land into your soul and you go, I am that. I'm all of that. And so much more. And you start to believe it. The more often you say it to yourself, the more often you will believe it. And the more often you will be in the frequency. And therefore, it is so much easier for you to start manifesting what it is that you want to manifest because you stepped into that as your energy. So your task is the I am task. This is day 4, and you're going to be doing your I am task. Before you do anything, before you go for an interview, before you put a post out there, before you put a video out there, make sure that you have tuned into your I am energy. A meditation I did this morning, which I'm going to do as a bonus, was really about how you walk into this. And it's nothing to do with words. It's nothing to do with words. It's all to do with your energy. Ding. But we don't necessarily know how to get back into that because it's not something that we can word and it's not something that we can get to from our head. Although today I am starting you off with your head so that you can feel the difference. My job is to help you feel how it feels inside your body. I'm teaching you how to feel. Teaching you how to feel the love for yourself, teaching you to feel how you love that you're brilliant. You have a hidden power within you. And once you connect to that, once you connect to your soul, you will see without a shadow of a doubt that you've forgotten and you are all caught up in your earthly issues, earning money, going for interviews, jobs. We need to be able to do this on a regular basis until it just becomes so habitual and such a habit and such a pattern for us. Nobody out there is manifesting anything from their head. They are manifesting it from their energy and who they choose to be. This is the beauty of that. So I picked a card. Moving into your utopian world. Utopia is one of the dragons, which means that you're lifted off the way that you operated on Earth. She's a golden sunshine dragon. So the message that she was giving me today is you have hidden power, a hidden power circuit. If you align with that, your life force energy, that is constantly running through you. The whole world around you will change. Your inner world creates your outer world. The world responds to you, not what you're doing, who you are being. So I'm going to leave you there. If you want more of this, if you want to work more on this, because this is a lifelong journey, this is really being able to do this. I have a membership group. It is at the moment, it's called the Dragon Portal, because we're taking you through the portal. We're helping you to break through and become that just beautiful, beautiful, the unfathomable beauty of your soul so that you can see through the eyes of your soul. That is the Dragon Portal. And it is a membership that just goes on year on year on year. And we sit in the hot seat every other week and you're telling your stories and I'm giving you guidance from my guides, from the dragons, from your soul. We're talking soul to soul so that you can understand what is going on and how you can change how you are operating. So I will put the link for that below. And there are lots and lots of videos to go along with that as well that help you to start operating in that way as well with your intuition and your soul aligned. Thank you very much for being here. And I will definitely put this in the links below.